Tailgating's over now in Kansas City. It's football time at Arrowhead Stadium here in KC. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, my partner Greg Olson. The kicker is Cade York. He's got this one set to get started. Off we go through the flurries here at Arrowhead. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. So out comes the Kansas City offense to take over for the first time. And there is the guy at the top of the game, Patrick Mahomes, their quarterback.
So you take a look at last week's game, Mike, and you certainly wouldn't say that he played poorly. I mean, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. That's it.
Oh, they come after him right away, and down he goes on the first play of the game. Josh Sweat into double figures now. That is sack number 10 on the year. Mahomes now to throw on second down. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. A gain there of 21. And the Chiefs have a first down.
Kansas City Chiefs, first down.
Mahomes going to keep it himself. Probably should have given that one up. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Second and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. To the left side, into the hands of Franklin. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They hook up again. Second time on this drive. And this one's good for 18 yards and a first down.
10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And a strong first down run. A pickup of 9. Setting up second and short. Man in motion is Brown. Mahomes going to push this one forward. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with first and goal.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
They'll run here, and it's Charbonnet. A short kick down to the center. Now here's second and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
What once looked like a promising drive has suddenly hit a little bit of a roadblock here, Mike. They're in scoring position, yes. But now on third and goal, following that second down sack, this defense has a shot to come away, only giving up 3.
And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field. And then as they got down here close to the red zone, that field condenses. They started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive? Or do they settle for 3?
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. So out comes the Arizona offense for the first time. And here is Kyler Murray, the #1 overall pick in 2019 to lead them.
One thing about this guy that's pretty clear, Mike, is there's not a whole lot that rattles him. He does a good job staying even-keeled. You don't know if he just threw a pick or if he just led his team to a touchdown drive. And that was kind of the case last week. He didn't let it snowball into a bunch of back-breaking mistakes. He shook it off and kept playing. Now, can he keep that mentality as the rest of the year unfolds? And if he does, he's going to give his team a chance every single week.
They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. going to wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline. Just shy of midfield. Here's second down. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
A gain of 17 yards.
It's a zone read, and Murray hanging on to it. And he'll get this forward for positive yardage as he covers up in the end.
Second and 6.
They go play action with Murray. And he just does kick that one away. He was being chased down, forced the offward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. On third down, Murray. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a first down. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
I'm not sure if there's anything more enjoyable for a football player than playing a game in the snow. It's something for us to keep in mind throughout the rest of the day is typically the advantage is in the favor of the offense. You know where you're going. You know where the cuts are going to come. The defense has to react to you. Can they find a way to take advantage?
He'll step up and run.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
And he can't get away. Down he goes. Back to 16.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
York's kick is good. And the Cardinals will tie the game at 3 apiece.
I think apart from the wind, when you talk about kicking in the elements, Mike, I think the snow has to be the kicker's worst nightmare. It's just so hard to have the confidence that when you stick that plant foot, it's not going to give way. So give credit. That was really well done.
Here's Xavier Worthy and his Kansas City teammates getting set for their next possession. And he has been a big play guy all season. Currently ranked among the best in the NFL in terms of receiving touchdowns. First down throw, Mahomes. He's got his tight end. That's Sinnet. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Pulling back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. A gain there of 11. Good for a Chiefs first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
He'll step up and run this.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
So a field goal apiece here in that first quarter. All even on the scoreboard. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and 3. As we are ready to get back underway. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
This play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
And this ball incomplete on third down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable, incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. The Cardinals offense, and Kyler Murray set to take over once again. And he's used his legs to great effect this year, both when the pocket breaks down and by design, as you check out the league leaders in quarterback rushing yards. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21.
Out of the gun, it's Murray. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
It's a gain of
From the shotgun, it's Murray.
4.
He's got his man. It's Harrison. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line.
17 yards. And the Cardinals first down.
Murray going to give this up on a pop pass. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down and 3. Murray going to hand this to Benson. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
That's good.
From the gun, it's Murray. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Out of the pistol, it's Murray. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Working out of the gun, Murray. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There is nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
There's no need to do anything reckless. It's 3rd and long. The opportunity to convert this is probably slim. So there was nothing open downfield. I think he makes the smart decision here, Mike. Avoid the negative play and throw the ball away.
So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line. So a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
2nd and 5 at the 19-yard line.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And this will be good enough for a 1st down as he gets up past the 25.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. And he'll push forward like a little snow plow in the yard as the snow intensifies. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. He'll get that complete to Franklin. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Here's Mitch Wishnowski now, and he'll be looking for something better after that poor 1st punt. Brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. Out comes the Arizona offense. They get ready for their next possession. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. And tough for defenders as well to get leverage and get their hands on it. Taken down after a gain of 4.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Now 2nd down throw from Murray. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it.
At the 45-yard line.
RPO, quick throw, grabbed by Wilson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Murray on 3rd down. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Gain of 21 yards.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
A gain of 21 yards.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Murray now on 2nd down. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Incomplete. It's now 3rd down.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Murray. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down. Cade York and the field goal unit coming on the field. Spotted at the 35. This a 45-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cardinals will take a 6-3 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
The Chiefs offense getting set to get back to work. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Patrick to throw. Throw over the middle, going to be caught by Franklin. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick 1st down. 2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. A tight end in motion now. Now a run on 1st down. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down. That's to the right side, and it's Siddick. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up 3rd down. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down. Here's their punter now, as he is on to punt for KC. And a pretty good result there. That's out of bounds right at the 10-yard line. The Cardinals offense ready to get back at it. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. Start out with a run, and it's Benson. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
2nd down, Murray. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. Throw on the run is complete. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. Here's Corliss Waitman now, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. And he's going to make a fair catch just beyond his own 40-yard line. The Chiefs offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. On first down, it's Mahomes. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. LKC going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. He is belted in the backfield. What a shot he took. It's going to be a loss of yardage. What a play. Mahomes going to throw here on third down. This one's just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down. It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
And we will not have a return on this one. Ball's going to hit and continue out of bounds. The Cardinals offense going to take over just before the half. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. How about that? Quick feet there. Made a man miss on his way to a nice pickup of 7. So, halftime straight ahead. And we send it over to Scott Hansen, who has the EA Sports.
Our trip through the NFL starts now. In the Windy City, the Bears at home to take on their NFC North rivals, the Packers. And it's Caleb Williams. One of his 3 touchdown passes in the ballgame, he also added a rushing touchdown for good measure. The Bears come away with a 4-point victory. With that, time for a look at the playoff picture. Things starting to come into focus in the NFC here in Week 16. In the game you're watching, it's been tight throughout, a field goal separating these two sides through 2 quarters. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. They'll return this from the 11. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Cards offense and Kyler Murray set to take over once again. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. First play of the drive, and here's Benson. He looks forward for maybe a yard. Loey Gilman up to make the tackle.
1 yard gain.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
36-yard line.
Now Murray. This one batted away. It's incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Like, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play. Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Chiefs offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides. This drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Down the sideline, past the 40. A terrific run. He's got this one down inside the 30-yard line.
Chiefs. First down.
Send it, the man in motion. And he'll push forward a little snow plow. Gain a yard as the snow intensifies.
2 yards on the pickup. It's
Mahomes now on second down. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league, and it results in a negative play.
Mahomes now out of the gun here on third down. 11 yards on the connection there. First down, KC.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before we get
to the goal line and in. Jawan Jennings. Touchdown, Chiefs. It's his third touchdown catch this year.
And here's a great example, Mike, of how experience and having some veteran players at these key spots, they can work so well together. The whole idea is you need to see the game through the eyes of the quarterback, and I think that's what the receiver did such a nice job in. He was on time, he was accurate, and you never fool your quarterback. When you have two guys like this that are operating on the same page, you can see the result.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll come across the 20 and take him down at the 21-yard line. The Cardinals offense make their way out to take over once more. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Straight ahead, they go with Benson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Now Murray. Forced out wide. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to take this one all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, Arizona. 3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the 1st down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that 1st down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
York, good on the extra point. And the Cardinals go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it, and he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Chiefs offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the 3rd quarter. 1st down throw, Mahomes. That's taken in by Franklin. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 29-yard line.
Now a give up the middle. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Wilson on the tackle. A loss of a yard on the play.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. Just his 1st catch. They have held him in check so far. That one gives them a 1st down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
That was incomplete. The defense Here's Patrick. Quick hitting slant there. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's third down coming up. Right back to the air from Mahomes. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Walter Nolan. He gets in to register sack 19 on the season.
And there was nothing exotic about that. I mean, they were just able to generate pressure without having to bring an extra rusher. And this offense now finds themselves staring at fourth down as a result.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. Out comes the Arizona offense. They get ready for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To throw is Murray. He'll get this out quickly to board. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. Working out of the gun, Murray. Flush to his right. Taking off. He'll try to get there.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
The Cardinals lining up for punt as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. This fielded inside the 35. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. So, here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's over the middle, complete to Brown. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 47.
Handoff here, up the middle. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete, but looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Cardinals offense ready for this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Murray. The open man is Wilson. And they'll get about half what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 27-yard line.
A give. Here's Benson. Has an opening. Past the 40. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. It's an Arizona 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Again, it's Benson. Inside the 25. And he will go all the way. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Cardinals. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
York, good on the extra point. And the Cardinals will extend this third quarter lead. We're off to the fourth quarter here on Christmas Eve. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Jawan Jennings was the intended target. It's 2nd down. Mahomes back. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
3rd down and 9. Throwing is Mahomes. That's complete. Left side to Worthy. On comes the Chiefs punter. This one, fielded it. Just beyond the 25. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds.
34-yard line.
Cardinals offense and running back Trey Benson getting ready for their next drive. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. And he's not going to get too far tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 35-yard line.
Now 2nd down throw from Murray. One down the field, but it is incomplete. 3rd, they need 8.
Although Gilman on the coverage.
Out of the gun, it's Murray. A throw right side, taken in by Boyd. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a 1st down to boot.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Another 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
A gain of 18 on the play. And a Cardinal 1st down.
They'll go again with Benson. And he'll be brought down at the, well, your guess is as good as mine. Why don't we just say he gained about 3 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
On the handoff, this is Benson. And he'll bring this inside the 15. That's good enough for the 1st down.
A 7-yard gain. That's another Cardinals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Murray is going to look to do it himself. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Murray now on 2nd down. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. On 3rd down, Murray. He's got it at the 3. And the Cardinals are going to have 1st and goal. Try to finish finish off this drive with a touchdown. A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up first and goal. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is first and goal. And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay. The task a bit tougher as they face second and goal. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. To the left side in the hands of Bull. And they'll get about 4 out of this one. Run after the catch. Hard to come by down here. Here comes third and goal. Cade York and the field goal unit coming on the field. This about as short as you can get. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Cardinals add on to their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Here's Smith to return it, and he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready to take over once again. They'll begin with first and 10. Here's Mahomes. He'll get that complete to Franklin. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up second and 3 at the 32-yard line.
They'll try the right side this time. It's a gain of 10 yards. And the Chiefs have a first down.
That's good for the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 brings up second and 12.
Now Mahomes. That one complete to Brown. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 8.
The throw is Mahomes. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short.
A gain of 6 yards.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. A ball deep for the end zone. That one caught. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, KC. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
17.
So, things are a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. This one taken at the 7. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Cards offense and Kyler Murray set to take over once again. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts. And trying to get any kind of burst in these conditions, the only burst is from the clouds. Slowed up, just a gain of a couple. Ball on the 27. Here's second and 8. It's a zone read, and Murray hanging on to it. And he's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line.
That's good. Cardinals, first
first down. It's Murray. Quick slant into the hands of Wilson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. The defense uses its second timeout here, and don't forget, clock to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well.
17 yards. First down, Arizona.
It's a designed run for Murray. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line. And third and final timeout taken by the defense, so the 2-minute warning, the only clock stoppage they have left. Second down, Murray. He'll get that complete to Harrison. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. On third down, they go with Benson. And he will wiggle his way forward for a gain of a couple.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
So, a pressure kick here for Cade York. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Chiefs offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll drop to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And 2nd and 4.
To number 89. A 6-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
City Chiefs. First down.
He'll get up and clock it, and does it with just a little over 40 seconds to play. Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
They'll send Worthy in motion. Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. Looking middle, and he's got Brown. Here's 1st down.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
Here's the spike, and that stops the clock with 25 seconds to go. On 2nd down, Mahomes. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Here's a 3rd and 10. Mahomes now to throw again. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
There on the coverage.
Here's Mahomes. That's going to be caught. And this is not going to do it. The defense comes through here in the final minute. And it may just be enough to get them a victory. So it's a win for the visitors, the Cardinals. And you could maybe put this one in the surprise column. They're a team certainly not accustomed to practicing in, much less playing in the snow. They had a game plan. They made it work. They're going to get out of here to warmer climates, warmed by a victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.